What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And for this battle, I'm going to be going against my buddy Chris, or Nukeville. Um, like Scott, he mods with me in Mr. Bear Gaming's Twitch channel. So you guys probably will be seeing a few battles from like mods there, because they're my buds. And if they want to battle, then I'll go ahead and battle them. And Chris here, he wanted to do a little bit of a battle of Infernapes to see whose Infernape is better. So we're going to see that later on in this match. But right now, let's focus on the teams here. I have like 3 starters. I have Greninja, Sceptile, Infernape. Infernape will probably always be on my team. Always. You guys will probably hardly ever see a video where Infernape is not there. Unless it's like a tier match where I can't use an OU Pokemon. But yeah, I tossed Sceptile on there. He's not used very often, but I wanted to use him. I wanted to mess around with him. So we'll see if he does anything. There's Eevee. Eevee is also technically a starter. I mean, it was a starter in one of the games. So you could technically say I have 5 starters here. But the guy who records my videos, not King Covert, it's just Covetron. Ignore the King part. That's me being, I don't know. Link below as always. He records my vids, of course. He said that I had to put Flareon and Glaceon on the same team for obvious reasons, so I went ahead and did that. I gotta say, out of the 2, and I'm not like saying it for obvious reasons, but I do like Glaceon better, because this thing, I don't know, it pulls through when I need it to. It took like a Scald from Melodic at like 24 HP and lived with like 6, so I was like, what? That's crazy. I mean, it probably wasn't like invested or anything, but I don't know. This thing pulls through when I need it to. But anyway, that's my team. Let's go down to Nuke's here, or Chris. Sorry, I know him as Nuke. He has like 4 shinies here. He has like Gorgeous, Chestnut, Slurpuff, Rhydon. That's like an Eviolite Rhydon, obviously. I remember him talking about it before he bred it, and then he ended up breeding a shiny one, which was pretty cool. But I don't see a lot of this stuff, a lot of people using this stuff too often. So when I saw his team, I was pretty eager to go ahead and start this battle. And I don't want to keep the intro going on too long, so let's go ahead and start this battle right now. So, like always, I'm probably going to lead off my Infernape. No, he knows I like to lead off with Infernape. So, I let off with a J Flareon. And it probably wasn't the best idea, because, I mean, they're both fire types, so I don't know why I decided to lead off with him. So I switched him out because he really can't take a physical hit. I don't really have him invested in like HP or physical defense at all. So I go into Sceptile, and yeah, Sceptile, that was a bad play. That was a really bad play. I kind of just like sacked off Sceptile there. So he's not doing anything. So now I go into Greninja. Now I was thinking about like Ice Beam in here, but I scalded just in case, you know, I get like a burn on whatever he's going to switch into. But then he comes into a Dargon. And it's like, oh, okay. Scald's not going to do very much, but unless this thing is Scarfed, I'm going to be outspeeding it anyway. So this time I go ahead and really Ice Beam, and I'm like, dude, why did you bring him in? He's like, IDK. I don't know. So we both made a bad call there. We sacked off like a Pokey of ours. So the match is still going. It's still anybody's match right now, and he brings out Infernape. Now, I know a Mach Punch from Infernape won't kill Greninja unless it's like a crit or something. But I don't want to really take it. So I go out into Mawile, because I figure Mawile could take it pretty well. Even though this thing, I always forget that Mawile's defense is only buffed when it's Mega. So it does do a good amount. It gets me down to the yellow, and he gets a crit! Which you know, is cool, I guess. So he brings out Rhydon again. Rhydon is like Eviolite, like full defensive tank here. No real special defense. But I'm going to go ahead and Mega. And I went for a Sucker Punch just to be safe, because I didn't want to like get wrecked by the Infernape, because Infernape would have wrecked me, because that's what Infernapes do. So now I go for an Iron Head. This thing is bulky. Like I said, this thing's bulky. He takes that from a while rather well. And then he goes ahead and drill runs. That's going to kill. I am pretty bulky, but I don't have the HP to really take it. And he gets a crit. Again, I don't think it mattered, but he's getting crits like up the wazoo here. And that's not a term people use anymore, but I don't care. I'm going to bring out Greninja, and I'm going to take this guy out with an Ice Beam this time. So Greninja's still looking good, still all healthy and stuff. But now that Rhydon's dead, he's going to probably go right back into his Infernape so he can Mach Punch me again. And that's exactly what he's going to do here. Now, I know, even Iron Fisted, I know that Greninja takes a Mach Punch, unless he gets a crit, which he gets a crit. The crits he's getting in this match is crazy, and there it mattered, because I know Greninja takes one. I know it, because he takes one from Conkeldurr, so I know he could take one from Infernape. So I go ahead and quick attack here. This is me realizing I don't have Protect on my Flareon, so I'm not able to get like the Toxic boost first. And he has Dig. I don't know why he'd run Dig over Earthquake. He said for Iron Fist bonus. Dig is not buffed by Iron Fist. There's no punch in the name. It's not a punch. And he gets another crit here. I think that one mattered. I don't know, but I'm dead. So the crits he's getting is crazy. It's like his Ami bonuses are like coming into the main game. So I go ahead and Nasty Plot. Yes, this is a special Infernape. I have plenty of special Infernapes. And he's like, you're dead. So he close combats me, brings me down to my sash. And then he's like, you're dead. Because there's no special priority moves, right? So he has his Mach Punch, so he's going to kill me. But here's the thing. I was already faster, because this is probably Adamant. And this is a Gen 4 Infernape. All the way from Gen 4. Vacuum waving him right up. And he's like, what? He's like completely caught off guard. And Infernape is in such a good spot here. He brings out Chestnut. And I go ahead and Heat Wave him. I'm +2. There's no way this thing is taking it. Not with super effective damage, so he's dead. Don't know why he brought him out. So now he has Slurpuff and Gorge Ice. Neither can take a Heat Wave. So he brings out Slurpuff. And this little cupcake is going to get completely roasted here by my Heat Wave. So bye-bye, Slurpuff. Love you. You're adorable. That's a pretty cool shiny. Looks like a chocolate cupcake. But you're just going to go ahead and melt right away. And then he brings out Gorge Ice. I don't know why he didn't bring this one out first, because it does have Shadow Sneak. He would have saved 2 of his Pokies. But I still had a good amount of like Pokemon left, so he goes ahead, kills Infernape. I've already proved my Infernape is better. Infernape wiped out half his team. Infernape has done well. So now I go ahead and bring out my Glaceon, and Glaceon is just gonna Ice Beam this plant right up, and Glaceon takes no damage. Glaceon is good to go, and Glaceon did well. So that's it for the match. It was a good match. When I told him I was gonna post it, he was like, no, but oh well, he probably doesn't really care now. But it was a good match. I got to show off Infernape, and Infernape is just so great. You guys cannot flex on my Infernape. The only Infernape that's better than my Infernape is Glace's Infernape, and that's been proven. No other Infernape can handle. You just can't. You just can't. I mean, Infernape. I know Infernape. Me and Infernape are like this. You cannot see it, but I am like tightly pinching and crossing my fingers together. Like, I even got my hand over those 2 fingers just to make it that much more tight, because that's how tight we are. My fingers have to go through each other to show you how tight me and Infernape are. But anyway, guys, that's the match. I don't want to keep you here too long, and I'm going to want to thank you all for watching, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye!